The Honda LPGA Thailand, part of the season-long race to the CME Globe. And a warm welcome to the Old Course at Siam Country Club on the mountainside of Pattaya. Lovely morning here. Temperatures, though, are going to be climbing. It will be a hot afternoon, as you would expect in this part of the world. I'm Tom Abbott, pleased to be joined by the major champion, Katrina Matthew. Tim Lowe, also with us in the commentary box. Sophie Walker will be out following the action on a very warm golf course.
We'll let Jeeno here hit her tee shot first. But yeah, the excitement. It's a very nice, easy opening tee shot.
Second tee from USA, Angel Yin.
Says her game, though, is not as good as it was last year.
She's always been a streaky kind of player, Angel Yin. You never know. A new year, new season, new start. See what she can do.
And as we've seen, Katrina, they just boom it over the dogleg down the right.
Yeah, just the one bunker, 233 over it, not in play for these players.
So all the players out on the golf course now in the opening round here of the Honda LPGA Thailand. Our first look at the player at the top of the leaderboard right now. Gemma Driver off to a flyer. She started at the 10th and was 5 under through the first 4 holes.
And what a fantastic shot there. 182 yards, the 16th hole.
Yeah, short-sighted here for Akia Iwai, Sophie.
And that slope's going to repel the golf ball right. No chance from there. A lot simpler from this side, from right to left. This is makeable from the upslope.
Here's Lydia.
Usually pretty deadly with these short irons.
Ooh.
Very unusual from Lydia Ko. Miss a green with a short iron.
Life's good right now for her.
It is, just became a new parent. Her partner had a little baby son 7 weeks ago.
Can be firm with this, from right to left.
The LPGA Tour. Makeable looking leave here on the 3rd, Beanie.
Absolutely, you can see her just back in her stance trying to hit the chip and run. In the hole. Start with a birdie.
It's nicely done. Always a good little nerve settler. Pop in a putt of.
And Ruka on second. Just seeing what Lydia has done, maybe in her mind. Yeah. Then we can take a look at this second hole, Katrina.
Second shot at the 3rd now for Jitanagan. So that hole cut just 5 paces from the right edge of the green.
Friendly bounce, just back onto the fairway, didn't carry it. It's got a little tear in the green there. You can see it running back down. She needed another probably 4 or 5 yards on that shot.
Golf course is pretty soft, as you could see. Up to the green, and Ronnie Yin.
Nope.
That's fine.
a slightly more straightforward access to this front right pin. This is 97 yards, playing 102. This is a gap wedge.
Now, Brooke Henderson at the third, similar putt to Tanagan's earlier, albeit a little shorter, so she's got some idea of what this is going to do around the cup.
Yeah, just swings from right to left up at the cup. Just overplayed it.
And Brooke Henderson.
Yeah, just playing 132 yards. You see her grip down slightly in that. Probably a nice small 9-iron.
It's just how much is she going to give this for her birdie?
I think she hit that exactly where she wanted.
To number 4, and here's Lynn Grant. She's been here for a week already, practicing in Thailand. Almost.
She's warming up for the 8th in the morning.
Yes.
So she's got to keep this one inside the hole, inside left. Very well done. Birdies. Hard the first, sorry. Yeah, just back up the hill, pin on the left, so you want to aim it probably just a little bit to the right, and it all kicks down and in. Very nicely played.
And area.
Let's see if she can follow that shot from Lynn Grant. She was trying. Very well done.
Put yourself in the middle of the green. 2-putt, no gimme, as Ariya Jutanugarn demonstrated a while ago.
Some movement on this one for Austin Kim at the 8th.
Yeah, quite fast down the hill. Oh, very nicely judged.
Birdie putt for Ariya Jutanugarn. Yeah. Winner here in 2021.
The third birdie this opening morning. Yeah, tiptoes that one in over the front edge. Very nicely done. Up into a share of 5th now goes Shanate.
Yeah. Got her parents here, some family friends, her boyfriend on the back, so not a holiday because she's working, but nice bit of downtime away from the golf course here with familiar faces. So this is the first page of the leaderboard. Gemma Dryburgh, after that terrific start, leads by 1. Back next week in Singapore. Out to the tee at the 4th, and Lydia Ko.
Yeah, 1-3-2 down the hill. Front pin. And that's a couple of short irons she's just pulled.
To get to 3 under par, Manon de Roy at the par 5 7th. Got to take advantage of the par 5s here this week at the old course. She's going to do just that.
Let's go over to the other side of the golf course. Erica Footaway for a birdie. 2-tee start here.
Angel, this one's going to peel from right to left for her birdie.
Yeah, just a wedge. Front left pin, 5 on. Beautifully done.
Just the 2 birdies recorded so far today on the 3rd.
The grain will just pull this one from right to left, but only just.
for birdie. Oh, does she get the speed right? Not quite.
Be looking to get into red numbers. A golden opportunity just outside the hole on the right. Well done.
EY on the tee.
It's a downhill tee shot, a front pin, blocked by a bunker on the left-hand side. Wind into from the right. Smooth 9-iron.
Par threes on the front at fourth hole, and then the eighth. This is Pornalong Patlam in the field this week on a sponsor invite, playing on home soil.
What a great shot there. Just landed it at the top of the slope. Well, no wonder. 8 Thai players, and they've got the world number 1.
And here she is. All the phones are out, watching Jeeno with a pitching wedge. 132 yards. Flags on. 5, 3 from the left.
Sophie said that's not really the place you want to be. She's going to have to deal with that knuckle coming out from the edge of the bunker.
She's trying to get herself the right side of par. Okay. Off and running is the 2021 champion.
No issues at all for Jeeno to mark the ball. Akia EY for birdie.
I'm glad Katrina can speak Thai because I was lost there. This one, very slow. Up an incline. Left edge. Outside of the hole. It's on a false front, so we'll be slow.
Angel for par.
Just came up a little short, we saw with her second shot. Just having to come over that little slope and then run it down towards the hole.
Such is her level of fame in this country, she had a movie about her life that was produced here. I must... Brooke Henderson, just a tap-in almost birdie here for the Canadian star, winner of her home open last year.
They might be getting a call, see if they're wanting to go on.
That would be big news over there. Now, Lydia for birdie.
Well, this is going to be brisk at the 9th for New Yamashita. Great tilt severely from back to front. Steady, steady on. It's almost impossible to leave that one short.
Needs to get some form of check. Oh, that's outrageous.
That was a fabulous shot. You see her went a different route. We saw Lynn Grant putt from there.
For birdie at 6.
Got the step to negotiate.
She's got a large logo on that golf ball, hasn't she? Did you have a particular way that you marked your golf ball?
This can get away from you. She's from the high side. It's very quick for her birdie.
Out up the hill into the 9th for Chanate Wanasane, who's just coming off a drop shot at the 8th. It's pretty good, but again, being past that pin.
Yeah, nicely done. Great touch.
5, Lydia Cole. Looks like she might just be backed up against the seam of rough for her 3rd.
Yeah, just trying to take a slightly steeper backswing.
Safely on that back tier of this 2-tier green. Now Pujari.
Let's see, I'm sure she could drive it home.
Yes.
Thai player. Or ride it home.
Yeah.
It's just the 12-hour ride back to Singapore if you're going to hop on that and try to trundle on down. Now DeRoy can't get that one to drop.
It's going to accelerate hard from right to left. If you miss this low, it's going miles by.
Lydia from that bottom tier.
So we've seen this, it's a big break. Once it gets up the top.
Not her best effort there.
You want to breathe on this birdie putt. Downhill, down grain.
Helen Rukan for birdie at 8. Looks like her ball just hung on that top tier.
These greens at the old course are rolling so pure. You just knew 6 feet out that was tracking nowhere else.
You did, didn't you? You could see her line there that she used to line up, just going.
4 birdies, her first event of 2026. Hasn't played a lot since July. She's only played 6 events worldwide since July.
Yeah, just ran her ego past, a little bit past. Firm, inside left.
Now, Ronnie Yin with the long putter.
Just quite a lot of slope on the back of that green.
Shot we saw, good up and down.
Titicoon grabbed herself an 8-iron, back left pin. It's 156 yards. Wind from right to left. The TV tower is the line with her 8-iron.
See her there in that one, holding her hands, holding the club face open, just trying desperately not to let it flip to the left.
EY is opting for a 7-iron, so the minimum carry is 150 yards here.
A couple of shots now we've seen her just hand off the club.
So far on this par 5. To be for Grace. Still 4 under par, only a couple back. Angel Yin putting for birdie at 8.
It'll be slow, up a step, moving from left to right, 2 feet.
Nice read though, just outside the left. Good putt.
It's been impressive. Okay, EY for birdie.
Got lucky that it crept on top here, so this one would just sweep its way from right to left for a 2.
Breeze picking up at 9 for Lydia Cole. Looks like it's coming into her just off the right. Trying to hit some kind of little trappy cut, hold it up against that draft. That's a good spot to be putting from, as close as she would like, but at least she's coming up the hill and can be aggressive.
I just think anyone who's coming to watch a golf tournament, Lydia's a great person to go and watch. She's got such an imagination. Oh my goodness, look at her ball. Just an awful lot of false fronts. It was a little bit unlucky.
Sublime 8 iron. Keep this one inside the hole.
Here is Akie for par. An unforced error there for EY. IG Women's Open and then later in the season. Angel Yim for par.
With that second shot just running off the front edge of the green, but not the most complicated up and down left in the world for Lydia.
Nicely played, wasn't it?
Here's Somi Lee coming towards the end of her round. This is her 17th hole of the day. Oh, is it going to stay up? No. Gemma Driver has dropped a shot at the 5th, so she's fallen back to 5 under par.
Means there's a huge gap between 6 and 7, so she has got to bust this 7 iron to get it there. 152 yards up the hill.
As her caddy Mark Wallington just said, that's the way. That was excellent.
This is playing 123 yard, ball below her feet.
Well, that's a good shot.
No draw on that one, so that's good.
Back to 11 and Shanate Wanasean looking for a birdie start to her inward half. Okay, walk it in, why don't you?
Dropping in like a half pipe at the Winter Olympics, left to right and then right to left at the end.
All things considered,
Shouldn't have to worry about the pace. So a smidge from right to left for her birdie.
Slow putt seen before, back up that tier and then a big break. Good thing here is she's back up the hill.
confidently slammed into the back of the cup. Left to EY. Well done.
Stroke average of just under 70. That went in with authority. This is Gemma Driver to tie the lead at 6. Remember, she started from the 10th, so coming down the stretch of her round. Oh, yes. So that's her third birdie of the front nine. It's a bit of a up and down front nine. You can see that start that she had. Grace Kim missing the green at 12.
A couple of chip-ins already. Nicely played.
God, what a shot that is.
Minimum landing is 20 yards. 29 pin.
Driver back at 7, had to lay up, but kept it in the short grass, so should get a decent amount of spin on this. Coming in with a short iron to that left hole location. Tied for the lead with Lee at the moment. Oof, maybe not for long.
It wouldn't necessarily feel like winning a major, but I think it would be a really big achievement in her mind to win here.
It would, I think, to win on home soil under the pressure. She's not expected to do it. But she's one of the favourites, isn't she? She's got to be the favourite coming in, world number 1.
Nice flat lie for Lydia Ko, just a little flick wedge into 11.
Touch left to right. Did as good a chip as she could from where she was, then converted. Very good up and down.
Well, just like Lydia, on the in did pick up a birdie back at 10.
In the early stages, and had to withdraw after 9 holes. She was really ill. She couldn't continue on. She was actually playing okay, but just felt poorly and just couldn't keep going. So it was a great shame that she couldn't.
Up ahead to the 13th we go, and Janate Wanasean starting to really string some birdies together. That's another. So she's up into a share of the lead now at 6 under par.
Yeah, we were looking at her golf bag. She's got this lovely new custom bag by Scotty Cameron, and I was looking at the front of the bag for the putter, and I said, "Oh, where's your putter?" In the shot, she nearly fell over, but she keeps it back with her woods there.
For the solo lead, Gemma Driver on 7. Don't need to give the hole away from here. Yeah, solid. Up to 7 under par. Moving off her right. Got to keep your pace up here. Just going to dive left early. She hits it. Ooh.
Really thick stuff. That's going to be interesting to see the lie.
Up ahead on the green, Ronnie in, starting this one well outside the left. Oh, no.
Quiet, please.
She pulled that one a wee bit. Well, I don't know if that really deserved a hand off the club.
I'm wondering if somebody was...
So Angel's got 99 pin. Great angle.
And a great shot.
It goes down as one of the most exciting finishes I've ever seen. I can't believe we will ever see anything like that again in our lifetime.
No, it was just the most unbelievable finish. I remember watching that from our home and God, couldn't quite believe what I was seeing.
These are the major champions at the 12th. Yin for birdie. Minjee Lee has used that long putter to great success on the LPGA, maybe inspiring some others.
Squirrely second shot for Titikun. Nicely recovered, deft touch there.
Here's Lydia for birdie at 12. Chevron Championship. Such great support from Chevron for the LPGA Tour. And hopefully it settles in there at the new venue.
Start to drop a couple.
And with the tighter pin positions this year, you know, if you do miss the greens, it's just that little bit more difficult to get up and down.
This is Gemma Driver for a birdie at 8, trying to get it to 8 under par for the day. Just one hole to go after this. Oh, that would have looked so good.
Now, she has looked a different player since making the turn. Ariya Jutanagan. Level par on her front side. She's birdied every single hole since making the turn, and I don't think that trend's going to stop here on 13.
Got Chizzy EY just chipping from off the green for birdie. It's running nicely. Yes.
To the 14th, and Shanate Wanasayan looking at this for par.
Yeah, well done. Rolls that one in. Stays just one shot behind the lead.
8 iron for the world number 1.
Nearly delivered the hole in one for that fan who's watching. That was unlucky. That would have been close if it hadn't hit the flag.
We'll be glad she's not hitting driver, because that has been wayward. 7 iron.
Better for me. I've been surprised by how she's played today. After, you know, she was second last week.
Lydia play this one, Beanie.
Looks like she's going to just try and land this on the green. Just short. Oh, well played.
Head to the 13th, and Ronnie Yin for a 3.
Yeah, from what we've seen, she looks like she's been struggling a little bit with the putter, using the long putter now.
You find it tends to help now. Your tournament leader on her final hole.
Yeah, coming in with a hybrid, should get a little bit more height than her long iron. Got a feeling that might have caught that front right bunker.
Will we see somebody make a putt on the 15th? Shanate Wanasayan for a share of the lead. There you go.
Driver lob wedge.
And taking full advantage of that, hitting the driver off the tee, getting it in good position.
To 9, and hopefully final shot. Day 1 for Gemma Drybrough. Oh dear, oh dear. Day that started so brilliantly, picking up 5 shots in her first 4 holes. And a poor finish there.
First tournament start this year.
For 5 in a row, Jutanagan at 14. Looky.
She'll have the firepower to reach that 15th. 258 to the front there. Just back down the hill. Just going to move. Is it just swinging a touch to the right? Well done. Former major champion.
Quite a fair way outside right. But once again, so quick from this high side. A curler for birdie. It's going to be hard to get the pace here for Jeeno for such a short putt. It's up the hill. but it is for her 3.
Fantastic lob wedge to here. Can she finish it off with a nice putt?
Yes, she can. Now just short of 14, running in.
Just came up a little short, popping it up there. We've seen some fantastic little chips from round the green so far today.
It is downhill.
Just a little.
Oh, and Anna Rukan ahead on the green. This for birdie. Yes, well done.
She's fighting back well. 3 in a row now.
Well, championship leader Shanate Wanasean has reached the tee at the par 3 16th.
Yeah, the longest of the par 3s. Playing 182 yards today. Pin on the left-hand side. And that's a good shot.
Shanate Wanasean to save par.
Birdie putt.
Looking good, yes. So it goes from 1 over par to 3 under par with that stretch 12 through 15.
Just wants to get away from you. You don't start it at that left edge with pace.
She gave you the line, didn't she? You see her line there marked, lined up beautifully to that left edge. And if you watch the putter face here, she keeps it so square.
This is at the 18th. They're at the top of the leaderboard. That's Hataoka. Yeah, giving herself a chance for a round of 64.
Out of her mind, Shanate Wanasean to get back into a share of the lead.
Hataoka for a round of 64. Shot 63 in the opening round in 2022. Led after the first couple of days. Running in.
Ideal shot here is just middle of the green with a touch of draw.
Section of the green that juts out there. It's one of the more interesting greens. The 18th is Hannah Green for birdie.
Beautiful putting stroke. You can see her just keeping her head down there.
Just tap in here for Hataoka. Yeah, and she's been playing well over the last 6 months or so. Back to the sort of form which took her high up Rolex rankings, inside the top 10 for many years. And Lydia Ko needs some of her short game magic here.
I'm just going to say we'll see Lydia keep this one lower, run it along. They judge the pace so well in those chip and runs.
Ronnie in. Trying to chip it in.
This one got much movement in it, Soph? Well, we've seen it should just tail off a little right at the end.
Yeah, just inside left.
Third for Hyo-Joo Kim.
Here's It's just on this little front section. Got to get over that false front. And she's done it perfectly, leaving it below the hole.
All will be forgiven if this one drops to keep Angel Yin bogey free on the day. Wobble coming off.
Bogey free. Nice round of golf. Third shot for Shanette Wanasean.
You can see that big slope just before the green. Real runoff. The leaves were trying to push it closer.
Yeah.
Good shot. I think she thought she maybe hadn't quite caught that one. Was maybe going to get the slope.
Lynn Grant. Lovely shot into 17. It's already made 4 birdies today. This one for a good spot underneath the hole. Keep your pace up. All right, make it 5 birdies for the Swede.
Now up to the 18th, they've sort of brushed away the leaves. Grace Kim for birdie.
Nicely done.
Wanasean needs to get to 7 under par. This to tie the lead. Yes. So the home fans will have a few players to cheer on tomorrow. And Wanasean will
For another birdie.
Yeah, down the hill, swinging a little bit off the right. Come on. Well done. What a back nine she is putting together.
It's a 5th birdie.
Jutanagan second at the 18th. Let's see if she can get there in 2. Doesn't have driver in the bag, but she's so long with that 3-wood. How about that?
That was a great shot.
No green to work with. A 20-yard bunker shot.
That was a really tricky shot, Sophie.
Thank you.
Yeah, she'll be thinking, knock this one in, get my par, and then hopefully a good birdie chance, potentially eagle maybe on 18.
Solid.
Brooke Henderson on the 18th for birdie. This to shoot 71. You know that it's going to be a tough task for the rest of the week, but Brooke can go low.
She can. Finishing with a birdie. Gets under par. It's amazing the difference between a 72 and a 71. 71 feels so much better.
Just never looked comfortable over that one, did she? Second bogey on this inward half.
Birdie putt here for Ariya Jutanagan after being hole high in 2. Yeah. And she's in the mix. Round of 67.
Start it over the 2 bunkers on the left-hand side of this fairway.
And finishing third. I think they need a leaf blower out there.
Definitely.
Jeeno had no run when she hit the fairway.
Well, EY's been getting some trundle. Let's see if this is a run up there. Just too much of an upslope, I think.
And laid up to the right-hand side, which just gives them a little bit more view of the green, a little bit higher.
Sets up. So good for her.
Finding the rough. After that hot start you heard in the interview, she holed a shot from 79 yards on the opening hole for an eagle, and then made 3 birdies to 6 under par. She's going to be right there in the mix after day 1, which is exactly what she wanted to do.
I just think players don't want to walk up that hill on 18 again.
Yeah. And there's a new rule this year,
Try and get a winner.
The PGA Tour has been doing that, I think, for maybe 1 or 2 seasons, and pressure on the green stuff. You're under the spotlight. Jariana Narukan for birdie at 18. She's made a lot of birdies coming home today. Let's see if she can make another one. No, just run out of pace.
The sign of a good player, isn't it?
There's so much talent out there in the world of golf, people with high ceilings, but you know, players like Lydia Ko, high floors.
So that's going to be a round of 67 for Lydia, just a couple of shots back.
Yeah, on that point, I think the great players can kind of make shooting 65 back up the hill. Just got to be positive, keep a bit of speed on it, not much break.
Okay. Second start of the season. Did play at Lake Nona in Orlando a few weeks ago. Finished tied for 17th. At the age of 14, she was playing here on a sponsored invite as we watched the Jariana Narukan Cup in for par. And now, of course, Jeeno is here as the world number 1.
And sucks it down to the front. But looking at a 75 number here. Lob wedge. A gradual rise to the hole, and it moves from left to right.
.71, included a double bogey. Things really kind of got out of hand at the 11th after a poor drive. And some birdies in there as well, as you can see.
To finish in style.
She made that to really delight the gallery.
Everything falls to front left of the green. Angel from the high side for her birdie 4.
One at 15, one at 17. Was going along well, even though she may not have at her best stuff, but it would be disappointing to throw a few shots away.
Will be, because when you're defending, you always want to come back, put up a good defence, try and get that another victory, but if you don't win, try and be up there threatening.
First time that she's been here as the world number 1. She was world number 2 this time last year. And she will have high hopes walking away with the title. A nice opening day, 67 for the hometown favourite. from the Bangkok area, just a few hours drive away. Lots of friends and family coming down to watch, and of course many of the Thai golf fans out watching this week as well. Just quickly, Katrina, your thoughts on day one? The Honda LPGA Thailand, part of the season-long race to the CME Globe.